Alright fellas, let's have a talk. Can you get away with long-term only using beard butter as your sole product? No. In my opinion, that is not the optimal way to go about treating your beard and keeping your beard the healthiest possible way. Again, guys, that is just my opinion. This is not to hurt anybody's feelings out there. This is not to take shots at anybody else's opinion. This is simply what I have come up with really, really deep research into the science, my own logic, and my own experiences here. If you believe that beard butter alone is the best bet for your beard, genuinely rock on. Go with what you believe is best for you. That is all that matters. But you have no idea how many times a day I get asked the question, can I just go beard butter? Can I only use beard butter? I get asked that question multiple times a day, every single day for the last 3 or 4 months. Well, I have a very, very firm stance on this question, and my answer is no. Do not skip beard oil and go to beard butter. After a shower, beard oil first, always. Beard balm and beard butter or beard wax is optional. At nighttime, I highly recommend beard butter. If you don't take a shower, you don't need to put oil in before bed. You can just throw in that butter. If you take a shower though, oil first 100% of the time. Always. After the intro, guys, I'm going to break it down with science, quotes from actual doctors, and just go over the logic and the common sense behind this answer and tell you why long term it's not a good idea to solely go with beard butter. So please stay tuned for this breakdown. Just because a butter, through the emulsification process of heat and friction in your hand, can break down and look like an oil, does not mean it acts like an oil. There are properties in the butter ingredients that are different than the oil ingredients. There is a huge difference there. Another thing to consider is just because it is getting that extreme heat and friction and it'll break down in that emulsification process to an oil, doesn't mean it stays that way. That beard butter will re-emulsify throughout the day in your beard or anywhere else. If you don't believe me, take that container of beard butter, go set it out in the sun right now during the summer, and then once it is into that liquid state, bring it back into a room temperature building. I'm not even looking for your fridge, I'm not even looking for your freezer, just bring it into a room temperature building, let it set, and then figure out what is going to happen to that product. I guarantee you it will re-emulsify. So think about that idea in your beard. If it is re-emulsifying in the container and it's not going to completely absorb into my skin, into my hair, it is likely going to re-emulsify throughout the day. That is correct. That solidification process is not something that acts the same way as an oil. So just because it can look like an oil does not mean it acts as an oil. That is the basis for this entire point, this entire opinion. But in the next 2 segments, I am going to break down the properties of an oil and the properties of butters and why they are totally different. So please, 2 seconds, stay tuned for those. When comparing oils and butters, let's hear what the experts have to say about the oil side of the argument. Starting out with skincare educational expert Sarah Labrie, she says that oils are the most emollient, meaning they soften and nourish the skin. And to back that up, let's check in with medical doctor Deanne Mraz Robinson, who says that the oils more closely mimic our natural oils, so they are more easily absorbed into the skin and to the hair. Pretty hard facts there. They absorb easier into your skin as compared to butters. Now, there are also some sealant oils, and maybe I'll have a video on that one day, that do a better job of sealing rather than absorbing, one of the key ones being castor oil. So if you want to have a good base that is working on absorbing into the skin and sealing in all the moisture, you can achieve that with oils such as the carrier oil, castor oil, to get that sealant. But above all, most of the carrier oils we are using are better at absorbing into your skin and into your hair, according to educational experts and medical doctors. All right, let's check in with the experts on what they have to say with comparing beard butters to beard oils. Now, these butters are the most occlusive, which means they are the best at giving a strong barrier and protective sealant around the hair and around the skin. Now, they are not going to do a great job of nourishing and softening the skin, but what they will do is they will lock in any hydration inside of those hairs and skin. When this is perfect is when you're going extended periods of time without consuming any water and you need to trap any moisture that you already have in there. Like, 8 hours of sleep when you're not drinking water, but you want to trap in everything so it doesn't dry out, just like the trusted teacher recommends to you. As opposed to during the day when you're going to be drinking and you're going to be consuming water, and you do need to nourish your skin, you do need to soften your skin and let it absorb into your skin and absorb into your hair rather than just forming a protective barrier. Oh, okay, I see the differences now from the experts. Now, let's go ahead and break it all down with some final thoughts and a conclusion. Final thoughts in conclusion. First point, biggest point, do whatever you want with your beard. If you feel that beard butter alone is the best for your beard, for your mental health, rock on. That's one of the best parts about having a beard is you get to do whatever the heck you want. I would only tell you otherwise if you've reached out and asked my opinion. And that's why I'm making this video. I've actually put this off for weeks and weeks because people have been asking me seriously for months this exact question and wanting my opinion. And I give them my opinion in DMs, but they've been telling me that I need to make this video for everyone. I put some thought into it, and you know what? This video is for my subscribers. This video is for anybody viewing my videos that want to hear my opinion backed up with research, backed up with experience. So that's why I'm giving this. Not to counter anybody, not to put anybody down, simply to answer the question that has been posed to me by my subscribers. So, strongly believe every single morning you should start with beard oil. After every single shower, you should start with beard oil. In the morning, you're going to have that nourishment you need as you're consuming water all day, but also after you went for 6 to 8 hours of sleeping with no water consumption at all. Secondly, after a shower, your skin is dehydrated. I know that sounds crazy and you're like, I was just in the shower, there was water on it. Your skin is dehydrated after a shower, especially a warm to hot shower. So you need to nourish, you need to soften the skin, and then you can seal it with butter and everything, but oil first 100% of the time. If you guys have any questions on any of the science, any of the facts, any of the logic, please leave them in the question down below, and I promise I'll do my best to get back to them in a prompt, timely manner. If you do appreciate this video, I really would appreciate it from my side if you guys hit that subscribe button, or at least check to make sure you're subscribed. Weird things happen with YouTube. I do appreciate that, guys, so thank you. Question to leave you guys with, what is your routine? For me, it is oil in the morning. Usually that is it, and then balm at night. I apologize, butter at night. But I sometimes wear balm during the day. I'll sometimes wear butter during the day, but it is always oil first. So let me know in the comments down below, what is your routine? Have you switched it up recently? Is this video making you think about something and question and maybe switch it up afterwards? This is really just going to be sharing what we do, what our thoughts are on it, and anything you have to say about the video, guys, please leave it down below. I appreciate all the support. I hope I answered some questions out there. I hope we have some new eyes to the channel here that are going to jump on and binge watch playlists of videos. So welcome, you guys. That video is done. Question answered. We can archive it and leave it out there forever. As always, guys, please stay bearded and stay positive.